morning, everybody. I'm set my stuff up, y'all. Happy Father's Day. Y'all know I've been up early. I'm an early person. Y'all know how I move. Hold on, let me turn my stuff on. Cause I'm trying to add some mods. I'm trying to add some mods, y'all. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. It's a beautiful morning, y'all. I hear my birds chirping. I've been up. I'm by my window drinking my little coffee. It's beautiful this morning, y'all. Listen, y'all know I be up doing my day trading or whatever. So I've been up. So the market has been crazy. So now I'm looking into new stocks. A few people sent me some information on some medical marijuana stocks I'm about to jump into. Y'all check that out. So as I'm just sitting, y'all know me, I gotta be calm. YouTube, it could be a little messy in these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? Not with me personally, because I don't feed it to the beef. You know, I don't feed into that kind of stuff. But I need my energy. I'm an energy kind of person, so I like to hear the birds. I like to look at the leaves. I like to be in tune with nature. Like I literally walk with no shoes on, like outside in my yard and stuff like that. I touch the plants. You got to talk to the plant. You got to talk to nature. Nature is energy. Everything is energy around us. So as I'm drinking my coffee, I'm like, good morning, everybody that's in here. So I finally done downloaded StreamYard. Shout out to Polar Bear. Good looking for that little love. Because I didn't know how to do StreamYard, as weird as it is, y'all. Like, it was hard for me to find. I'm like, how everybody doing StreamYard? And I don't know. Yes, like I don't know how everybody is doing to bringing people on their panels and all that. Cause y'all know I be real busy. YouTube is my love. This blogging shit, I love this. But I'm trying to do bigger things with my channel. It's a lot of stuff I don't know, and I ain't scared to ask for no help. Y'all know me. I reach straight out. What's going on, Polar? Shout out to the Polar Gang. What's up? Hey, how I do this StreamYard stuff? He got with me straight back, told me how to do it. I'm like, bet. And it was so easy. It was so easy. So now, since I got the StreamYard stuff, y'all, I'm not going to go do StreamYard yet. I need to add me some more mods because y'all know I'm very controversial. Y'all know I don't just talk about the regular stuff. Like every blogger that y'all watch, I ain't hating nobody. But my content and the stuff I be talking about be way off the radar. I'm not into like the celebrity gossip. Sometimes I might cover celebrities and stuff. I'm not gonna say that. But I'm not with the drama and the pistol play. I'm really trying to keep people woke over here and talk about real life topics. Backdoor, incest, mental illness, addictions. Y'all know what we be talking about. And speaking of that, y'all, why my daughter sing to me? My daughter sung to me last night. My daughter sung maybe like 4 songs to me. It was so cute. And she been singing for a little minute now. I think she gonna be a little singer, y'all. So she played piano, she learning martial arts, and she been picking up singing. Like, I would say probably like the last few months, she just been singing all the time. So I like to try to like focus on her talents and try to execute on them to see which way she gonna go. If you in here, hit the like button and say good morning so I can add you as a mod, depending on who you is. I don't know if Otis in here, but Otis, I want to make you a mod too. I don't know if you up this early, but I need to add some mods so we could get it jumping. I'm trying to push 2K. I ain't too far from it. I'm trying to push 2K, y'all, and I need to get some mods because when I jump on live on StreamYard, man, we about to be lit. We about to be lit, and I need to have my pipelines on deck, baby pipelines, new pipelines, old pipeline. We gotta get. I'm trying to do some wonderful things with this channel. But the mods I have, man, my mods is cool. My mods, I fuck with them, real talk. But I need more active mods. Like when I'm live and stuff like that, I need more mods. I'm trying to at least have like 5, 6 mods. Right now, I think I got 3. 2 or 3 since I started. I want to make 420 East a mod. I think 420 East Big Bro is a mod. 420 East. Shout out to 420 East too, y'all. Y'all go check out Big Bro. MTGV TV. Shout out Queen. Y'all go check her out too. And it was somebody else. Timbo Slice. Shout out to Timbo Slice. Because he showed me some stuff on his live. Y'all go support Timbo Authentic Life Uncut. I had hit him up in his live about the algorithm, about the YouTube, you know, how to keep up with the trends and stuff. Cause I'm still learning. Y'all know I'm still learning. So I like to reach out to people that don't mind helping and ain't bragging about it. Like, oh, I helped you out and this and that. Man, I'm not. I reach out to solid people. And a lot of people have gave me some pointers and pointed me in the right direction. So, oh, that's cool. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, man. If y'all up, man, go on the porch and go sit by a window or something. Get some of this fresh air off in you. Listen to these birds chirp before you start your day off. That's peace. That's peace. Y'all, I practice peace in my life. Y'all know I love my coffee. I love to meditate. I love to meditate. Life is about balance. You got to have balance and you got to be aligned with things. You just can't put anything into your energy, your space, your mind, your mental capacity. You got to have some balance in life. You got to. And if a person is balance and order, you have to have some kind of order and some kind of balance. If a person life is out of order, I bet you their household out of order. It go hand in hand. It go hand in hand. If you go to somebody's house, y'all, and their house is like filthy, nasty, smell, man, their life is out of whack. You can walk into somebody's home and understand. You could read. See me, I don't know about y'all, but I could read things really good. I have gifts and talents. Like y'all probably don't be believing me when I say that. Man, I could see certain shit. I ain't talking about spirits and all that, but I could read energy. I could read energy, like when a person approach you, their body language and shit. Like you gotta learn how to read energy. You could walk into a person's house and tell exactly what kind of person they is by the way they handle their house and how their house is and their lifestyle. It don't take long to figure that out. But a lot of people thinking like, oh, they cool. They cool. People do be cool, but you gotta have order. You gotta have order. You have to have organization. Those are key things. So I'm just sipping my coffee, y'all. I just wanted to go lie this morning. My little mama sleep. So after I got finished with my trading, man, which is stressing me out, y'all. This what is going on with this internet shutdown and these stocks? I'm so stressed out. It's crazy the last few days. Trying to maneuver these stocks and trades and trying to move. They got like our back against the wall. Like either you gonna move and you gonna move, but you're gonna end up spending more if you move. So it's to a point where if you move, you can make better. You can make a better profit, and if you stay, you still could lose. But this the thing. This the thing. If you move your stock right now, I feel like it's a big percentage that is gonna hurt you deeper than any loss this year if you move it right now. That's the only way I see it happening. Now, what you could do, you could purchase new shares, but the shares that's out there available, that you probably used to moving and buying, they triple and doubling the share prices. So it's like, how can I? Why would I triple an investment that can potentially in 24 to 48 hours or 72 hours make me lose significantly by trying to triple up my profit? That's gonna take you backwards. And then when I seen, cause y'all know me, I want some shares in I want some shares in Netflix. I do. I'm searching for. I want Netflix and I want the medical marijuana stocks. That's what I'm really into. But now since 2021 started, they got Netflix shares going for 300 to 500, 600 a share. Apple ain't even going for that. So it's like man, they getting over. They getting over. They manipulating the numbers. And in my advice, if anybody into day trade, shout out to my day traders, I would stay where I'm at. I won't move. I've been trying to move for like 2, 3 days. It's like I'm in a jam. I would rather lose a little bit in little niblets and bits than lose on a wholesale bigger number. And that's just where I'm at with it. So now I'm looking for other stocks now. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna move my shares that I have, but I am about to go ahead and get some more of some other shit. It's time for me. I think this is a sign because we all get signs from the universe. We get signs. I'm wondering, like, is this a sign for me to go ahead and add some more shares, but jump into some unfamiliar territory that could probably bring me bigger blessings, a bigger profit? And that's just where I'm at with it. Good morning. If you in here, hit the like button. Happy Father's Day. If you in here, hit the like button. That's all I ask y'all to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's free. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. That ain't gonna hurt nobody at all to hit the like button. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm trying to give y'all the news and these urban politics on a level where y'all can understand these things. I don't know if some people want the information or not, but I'm going to still push the information because that's the agenda that I'm on. I'm trying to get our people to stay woke. Better their lives, better their family, better their finances. That's pretty much what this is. My channel ain't created and built on drama. I never been into drama besides what people put me into. And that's cool sometimes because I get bored sometimes. I don't mind. I don't mind being in people's videos and shit. And shout out to the ones who did videos on me that showed me love. It's a few bloggers that did some videos on me that supported me and saluted me in their videos. And I appreciate that. But sometimes I get bored. I like a little drama. I told y'all over here we could be a little messy because I'm controversial. I'm not going to agree with the regular agenda. I'm not going to agree with you because you one of my subs. If you wrong, you wrong. And that's just what it is. And we could talk about it and we could discuss and debate about it. I love to debate. Some people think it's drama. No, it's not. People don't like their intellect tested. When you test people intellect, sometimes they have a way of feeling like you making them feel slow or you disrespecting them or you belittling them. Ain't nobody belittle. You just need to up your education, your intellect, your knowledge level. Don't dummy down your conversations behind people comprehension skills. Don't do that. Before I had my awakening, y'all, before I had my awakening, I used to dummy down my conversations behind the people I used to sit around or people house I used to go into because the shit I like to talk about, a lot of people ain't woke to the stuff I be talking about. I'm not saying all, but there's a lot of people that brains just ain't moved in like 10 years as far as advancement. So don't dummy down your conversations to fit in. If anything, break things down and explain what you trying to say. Because people don't have learning disabilities. Some people do, some people don't. But it's the way that you break it down and you communicate with them what you trying to say without making a person feel like you belittling them. That is that simple. It's strictly through the level of communication. I talk to people all the time and they say, or they ask me like, what you mean by that? And depending on what I said and when they ask me that, I know right then and there what level mentally they are. So you have to learn how to balance things out, even with conversations, to make a person feel comfortable where they want to talk to you and open up to you. We talk about it all the time. Domestic violence women. You know what I'm saying? Anybody been through domestic violence in their family or know somebody who experienced domestic violence, you know when you talking to them or they talking to you about their problems, you can't go against their partner. You cannot go against the abuser or they will cut you off through communication. You see what I'm saying? Because of the mind control that the abuser have over the person. So you got to always keep an open mind when you're dealing with these people that's either addicts or domestic violence victims. You got to be gentle. You got to be gentle. People are still human. People still have the people have a lot of broken hearts, and you cannot be judgmental when you are talking to people or when people are talking to you about their problems. Try to have an open mind if you can. Try to have an open mind if you can. Today is Father's Day. My daughter is with me on Father's Day. She could have been with her dad, but I don't know. I don't know if he still go. I don't know if he gonna stop by to see her or what. But co-parenting is very, very important. Co-parenting. I have nothing bad to ever say about my daughter's dad. He's such a great father. When I tell y'all, man, this man takes her 2, 3 times a week. He don't babysit. He keeps her. That's the difference. A father, to me, I don't think fathers babysit. You're not babysitting your own kid. That don't make sense. Like, oh, I'm babysit for a day. Nah, you keeping her. This is your child. You know, I never understood that babysitting thing with fathers or mothers or vice versa. But anyways, he a great dad, and co-parenting is very, very important. I don't even make my daughter dad pay child support. He choose to pay me monthly on his own. He came up with his own plan. He choose to pay me. He's so awesome. I'm like, man, I'm not going down there and put no child support on him. He provides shoes, clothes, food, keeps her 2, 3, 4 days a week if necessary, man. Takes her all around the world. I mean, they do so much stuff together. He's an awesome dad. And that's why I'm glad I choose the men that I choose when I choose to settle down, because I always look at those traits in the man. Always look at them kind of traits before you just fall in love with these dudes or whatever. Men too, vice versa. You know, this is an open discussion. Be mindful. Have an open mind and an open heart when you having sex with these people, male, female. This is both sides for the men and the women. Be careful of who you have your children by, because one night of pleasure on some drunk shit could end up being 21 years, 18 years, a straight depression, depending on who you had your baby. Excuse me, y'all. Depending on who you had your child with. So I always kept that in mind. Any man I was with, I had to make sure, like, okay, I know I'ma be cool. If we had kids, they gonna be cool. He handle his business. He keep his hygiene up. He keep his house clean. I pay attention to that kind of stuff. He keep his car clean. I don't never gotta ask him for nothing. I ain't never gotta stay on him about taking no garbage out. Like I pay attention to the fine detail. Go bigger than just looking at the material, y'all. Y'all know I tell y'all this. This is my thing. We don't chase numbers over here, and we don't chase material over here. We have an abundance of everything. So there's no need to worship material items. There's no need to worship money. There's no need to worship what a person look like. The stuff people worship, to me, in my world, is so stupid. It's so stupid. How people just chase money, chase numbers, chase labels. I never cared about none of that stuff. And that's why I think I have always attracted nothing but good. Honestly, if y'all get out your mindset of chasing that bag, chasing material things, and realize the things that's really important in life is the things that are priceless. Those are the most valuable things in life, is the things that's priceless. Once you change your mindset and get out that mentality of what we just discussed, the door gonna be open. All possibilities, all blessings, everything just gonna come to you naturally. You not even gonna know, because that man upstairs is gonna bring them to you because of where your heart desires are. Your heart and your mental desires are. I'm drinking my coffee, y'all. So, with that being said, man, on Father's Day, y'all do what's right with these kids and try to and not just Father's Day, try to make it a pattern to have good relationships with these kids. Co-parenting relationship, we gotta get it together. Males and females, y'all. Women don't just always hold the kids away from the father because the father financially can't help out the way you may need him to help out. Kids need love. At least let him see the kids. You know what I'm saying? If he can, it ain't about, oh, you ain't helped me out, you ain't did this, because the only person that's hurting is the children or the child. That's the only person that's losing. Why make a person lose, male or female? Because there's a lot of men that have custody of their kids, and the women ain't doing what they supposed to do. But why, to me, make the children suffer behind some financial differences that you and the parent is having? Only person that's hurting is the child, because they're losing and missing out on valuable relationships and valuable knowledge that the other person could teach them and instill in them at a young age. Because a child's personality is developed by the age of 6. Statistically, this is a fact. Statistically, a child brain and personality on who they will become as an adult is already formed at the age by the age of 6. Their personality is already developed. So with that being said, that's why I always say pay attention to the youth. Pay attention to the youth. Because then if after the age of 6, say for 8, 9, 10, as the years go on, you could pretty much tell with a kid when they 8, 9 years old. You could tell. You be like, okay, this one right here is something else. Cause I done dealt with all kind of kids. The kids love me. I deal with y'all ADHD kids, um, remedial kids, smart kids, disrespectful kids. What else can I say? Caring kids. Like, I have experienced kids on a lot of different levels, and I can handle all of them. I never had a child that I felt like they wouldn't listen to me. It's just something about me. They call me the, like they be saying, the dog whisperer. People call me the kid whisperer. Like, for some reason, kids just attract to me. They feel love. Kids can feel love. Like I tell y'all, everything is energy. Everything is energy. They could feel that. They know when such and such ain't treating them right. They know when a person ain't right. Just like animals. Animals have that same sense. If y'all ever heard of that, like, oh, animal, my dog just don't like that person. Listen, I had an old friend. This is a true story. I had an old friend. Been knowing this girl for like 5 years, right? I mean, we not like, we associates now because I haven't seen her in years or whatever. But at this point, this was like, I would say about 8, 9 years ago, 7, 8, 9 years ago. Sweet girl, everything. But guess what? Every time she came over my house, my dog pissed on her. My dog has never done this in 10 years. This when I had my Chihuahua. I had a Chihuahua for 10 years, and now I got my poodle, Bubba. I had Bubba for almost 4 years. My Chihuahua, every time she would come over and, pick the dog up, because Chihuahuas are small and cute. Y'all know they real small. She would put the dog, either hold the dog up or sit the dog on her lap every time my dog pissed on her. I never seen that ever happen before. Matter of fact, send y'all opinions in the comment section on what y'all think that is. Because I'm like, that's weird. Why is my dog always pissing on her? And then everybody around would say that too. They'd be like, why every time she come around, the dog piss on her? Like, I thought that was just so weird, y'all. To this day, I still don't understand, like, the connection with that. So I'm wondering, like, did the dog like her? Because the dog never was vicious towards her or nothing like that. It's just every time she held the door. And all my dogs has always been potty trained. All my dogs is trained. I don't play that shit. Like, I will spend money to have my dogs potty trained. Listen, I teach them. I'm real big with how I handle my dogs. So, they need love like we need love. I take them to get groomed and their nails done and everything. They have certain groomers that set to them for years, and I pay them all kind of stuff. Man, my dog is part of our family. The dog get treated like we get treated. My dog get treated better than most humans, dead ass. So I just was wondering, like, why do my dog always piss on her? I used to think it was the funniest shit ever. But it was always, I was always curious about that. So I used to find out, like, do chihuahuas do that? That chihuahuas, they have no history of peeing on people. They like to pee on trees. They have, they little issues or whatever the older they get too. Y'all, they life what I found out about my dog, the Chihuahua breed when I had my dog is that their lifespan is only 15 years. I had to get rid of her when she was when I had her after 10 years because she started getting older. She started having a high vet bill that was very high every month because she kept having intestine problems, stomach problems, liver problems. The older they get, they have a lot of problems. And I could tell she was on her way to get up out of here, and I couldn't be around to see that because I'm sensitive with my animals, and I'm sensitive to kids. I don't play that shit with the kids and the animals. You're not gonna disrespect or mistreat no animals or kids around me. I never played that game. So I knew I had to get rid of her. So I ended up giving her to my old boss. I gave her to my old boss. She had a family of Chihuahua. She had three. So I gave her my chihuahua, the cage, the food. It was sad. I hated it. I even get sentimental talk about it, y'all. But that was the best decision I ever made. But I always found that weird that my dog used to always piss on my friend. I wonder if the dog felt like if she had an odor or something down there. Cause think about not like I'm saying. I wonder if the dog think like, oh, maybe she had an odor down there because when the dog would sit on her lap, he would piss on the dog piss on her. So I don't know, but dogs could read energy and read a person energy right off the rip. You if a person coming to your house and you got a pit bull, rottweiler, whatever, and they just bark consistently, your dog is sensing something about that person. I don't know what kind of sense that is that dogs have, but they could read energy. Like, no, get them out of here. They shouldn't be in here. Or they gonna try to attack them, busting all out the cage and stuff. You gotta pay attention to your dog. When they say a dog is a man's best friend, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Especially, there's some smart dogs too. What's the one dog breed I wanna say? German Shepherds. I love German Shepherds. I think they are one of the smartest dogs in the world, honestly. German Shepherds. Only thing I don't like about them is they so big. German Shepherds are huge. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. But if I had like, I don't even know if I would have a German Shepherd around babies, but I read a story where this happened about, I think about 3 or 4 months ago, about the man had two German shepherds. And this was a weird story to me. It was real weird. He had two German shepherds. And the dogs, he had a newborn baby. I guess the wife was at work or something like that. This was months ago, I read. But the man left the dogs. Now, these dogs been trained with him. I don't know how long he had them, but it seemed like to me from the story he had them since they was puppies, like years from what the story pretty much was trying to say. The dogs got jealous behind the new baby. The new baby was only like 3 or 4 months or whatever. It was a new baby. Guess the dogs was getting jealous because he was spending all his time with the baby. He so happened to put the baby on the couch, run outside to get the mail or do something with the mail to the mailbox. Do you not know the dogs ate that baby, killed that baby, tore that baby ligaments off the body and everything? Both dogs. I want to say it was in North Carolina. It was either in like North Carolina or Utah. It was some months ago, y'all. But yeah, that's what happened. Killed the baby. Now I can't remember if the man went to jail. Like it was his fault that he left the baby in there. I couldn't remember all of that. I just remember the story on how the dogs dismembered. Dismembered the baby real bad, and that was a sad story. That's why when people be like, "Oh, that's my dog. They don't bite. They don't bite." I don't be on that. I don't be on that. All dogs bite. They just don't bite you. I ain't about to come in there. It's certain triggers and certain things you could do that certain smells, certain movements you make. It's certain things that could trigger some of these dogs for attack. My daughter cousin last year, Wait, was it last year or the year before last? Last summer, my daughter cousin, she was 2. The pit bull bit a hole in her face, grabbed the 2-year old by the face. This is a real story. My daughter's cousin, I couldn't believe it. Her dad called me up and her aunts and everything. They was telling me like, "Did you hear what happened to Zai?" I'm like, "Oh my God, what have I seen the pictures?" Oh man, they had to do the baby had reconstructive face surgery, all this shit. This happened last summer, 2 years old. Behind the pit bull, the father of the little girl who face got bit, the father went outside and shot the pit bull in the head after he attacked his daughter or whatever. And the police came. Yeah, it was some case involved. Children's service was involved. They didn't take the child, since the dog was dead. I don't know if they put charges on him or whatever. It's my daughter's auntie and uncle and them. My daughter's little cousin. But I didn't know the father personally. I don't know him personally. We know of each other. But I know the mom, the grandmother. All of these is my daughter family on her dad's side. And that was sad. The pit bull did the 2-year-old girl like that. And I'm like, that's why I be telling all pit bulls is not bad. I've been around some very, very smart pit bulls. People be saying they are vicious, vicious dogs. It depends on how you raise them. It depends on how you raise them. I have been around some very well trained killer pit bulls, and you would think they gonna tear your head off, but they so humble and they so smart and they listen. They could be some of the best dogs you could ever have, but then they also could be some of the vicious dogs you could ever have. I'm 60-40 with it. 60% I won't have them around my kid. 40% I can see why people do have them around their children. I can see both sides. But when it comes to them dogs, y'all dog lovers, man, you gotta really show your dog some love and work with them animals and teach them things, because if not, it could be somebody's worst nightmare dealing with the wrong dog. You could raise these dogs up all their life, and then they get to a point where they'll snap on you in your sleep, tear your whole face off. Like, it's stories like that around the world about how these animals attack the owner and children. And they be like, "Oh, we didn't know he was like, we had him for so many years." And certain dogs I wouldn't recommend. That's why I like little dogs, Chihuahua, poodles, um, Yorkies. I like all the little pretty cute dogs. And they feisty too. They feisty. They'll give you what you want. So now I got the super chat, y'all. I got the super chat and I'm trying to do it on a whole nother level. I'm trying to bring people up. Or it's gonna be when I go live stream, y'all see how I'm doing it now with no major nothing. Just me turn on the camera and just talking. My numbers could be bigger. I know my numbers could be way bigger. My personality, my content, everything I'm talking about, I know it could be bigger. It's just the way I choose to take my time because I'm a patient person. I don't chase numbers. When I jumped into this, I'm still learning on what it can do for me and what I can do for the people. So I'm pretty much just like taking my time, being patient, playing with the system, learning the system. But if I would have did live stream and all that when I was covering other cases and all that stuff, my number would have been, I would have easily been at 5,000 subs by now. Easily. I could have got to that in 3 or 4 months. I chose to fall back and pull the plug because I didn't know these YouTube streets was goofy like the way they are. Man, this shit over, man, YouTube is weird. And a lot of people that's on here is weird. This is not a normal world over here. I'm thinking when I first jumped on, like, oh, I'm going to just get on there. I'm going to get on there. I'm going to pop my ish, whatever. When I found out the weird shit that come with blogging and all that, I said, nah, let me pull the plug on this real quick and reboot, because I don't want my channel to just be I'm not trying to be on no goofy shit. I'm really trying to bring real life journalism and real life stories. I'm not here to troll or none of that. That don't move me. I'm trying to be on some I'm trying to be on some I'm trying to think of the word that I want to be on. Like, if I could give y'all like an example of what kind of show I want to be like, let me think. Because everything that's out there, I see myself different in. Like, I want to talk about stuff that the media is not going to talk about. I want to talk about a lot of underground pipeline things that is awakening. I don't want to do like the Breakfast Club. I don't want to do like a lot of these other bloggers that's running their platforms. No disrespect to nobody. Some people got big numbers. A lot of people do. But it's a certain way I really want my shit to be. Like, I really want to be on like some real podcasts, like with the background and everything. I'm trying to get my mics together. I'm not doing none of that till I get to 2K. When y'all get me to 2K, it's gonna be a whole nother show. We gonna do live stream. We gonna do live stream before 2K. But when I get to 2K, that's that's when I'm gonna start opening up a whole nother level of journalism for y'all. It's gonna be professional background, all that. I'm working on it already. I'm not too far from 2K. I'm almost at 1,500. I'm almost at 1.5. So it ain't much for me to get to 2K. I know what kind of stories I need to cover to get up there. If I want to be to 2K, I can get there in like 30 days. I know what kind of I know what y'all want to hear for me to get to that number in a speedy amount of time. I know how to regulate a lot of different stuff when it comes to these numbers. I'm just being patient and letting the people come to me. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build on a slow momentum. Anything that come too fast and too quick, it ain't gonna last long. It's not. You gotta be patient with the process. You gotta let the people feel you out, figure you out. After that, the numbers gonna come. The numbers come every day. That ain't no mystery. That ain't no kind of mystery right there. The numbers is gonna come. I hear a lot of people in my live, they be emailing me like, man, your numbers, shit you be talking about, man, your numbers should be higher than what they is. I tell everybody, man, I ain't worried about no numbers. That ain't gonna get you nowhere chasing no numbers, chasing no bag, chasing no numbers. That's not gonna get you anywhere. You have to let things take place when it take place. Only thing I'm here to do is put the knowledge out there for the people. And the knowledge I put out there, it draws the people back to me. I don't have to I don't have to belittle myself or disrespect myself or get on here and start no beef with other bloggers for no numbers. I'm not into that. My mindset and my personality is gonna reach the people by itself. I put the knowledge out there, let y'all run with it. I build anticipation up in my subs where they come back. Okay, I know she about to drop something. She ain't came in a couple days because the stuff I talk about, people want to hear about these kind of things because they tired of looking at the same shit every day. They tired of hearing people argue. They tired of drama. They tired of the lies. So people could come over here and get a little truth. Like, yeah, she pipeline with the truth over there. She gonna be on their ass. She gonna be on their ass. She talk about some other shit over there. What's going on with her, man? Like, so that's how I like to keep it, y'all. If y'all in here, hit the like button for your girl. Hit the like button. We on the road to 2K, y'all. Now the birds ain't chirping no more. Now I'm hearing lawnmowers and shit. So I think my little meditation phase is over. Wait, I don't hear it no more. And y'all, here's another thing. These fireworks that is going off, y'all, like, people been shooting fireworks, I would say, since like about a week ago. About a week ago. Man, me and my daughter went outside and watched the whole fireworks show Friday night. It was so nice. It was so nice, y'all. It was all kind. They had, I don't know if they had like M80s, donkey balls. Like, I got all that stuff too because I buy a lot of fireworks every year. I still have some from last year, but I didn't do mine yet. I did some. What was that? I do them probably like, I think I started in May. I did a little bit for my baby, some little sprinklers, some little smoke bombs. And then before my birthday, I had did the worms and what's them little cars called? Yo, they look like little Hummer trucks or whatever. They kind of like a y'all. I know the name of it too. I just can't even. They like army trucks. They like army tanks or whatever. That you light them, and they do all the little smoke and they do little. Shh. My daughter loved them. I did that too. But y'all, these fireworks seeming like people getting bodied. Like, I be hearing some stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, was that a gunshot? Was that a? But that an AR, but it's fireworks. It's fireworks. That's why around this time it be a lot of crime going on because people mix the bullet shot, the bullet shots with the fireworks. You be like, what is that? What is that? I still be shook sometimes. I be like, wait a minute now. I make sure all my pistols in right and close, close. I don't be with that, man. Like you be surprised nowadays, man. People is weird. People is really weird. Like YouTube is weird. You got to keep your head on the swivel. I'm not saying don't relax, because you got to always be relaxed, man. Don't fear nobody but God. All this fear they trying to put in us, y'all, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I still live my life peacefully, humbly, gracefully, but always keep your eyes on alert. Another thing I want to tell y'all too that I've been meaning to tell y'all too. Man, stay off them phones while you driving. Stay off them phones while you driving. So many people sitting in the car getting killed. I don't know if just they brains is programmed to social media, because y'all know how I am. I'm not with the internet shit. I've never been into social media. I think all that shit is a distraction. You know, I post my little shit or whatever, but I could go weeks and months without being on social media. That's how unimportant it is to me in my life. Because I'm not worried about what nobody else is doing. That's why a lot of people is mentally messed up and financially messed up. Because they too busy on them social sites trying to impress and keep up with other people. That shit in the way. That shit in the way, man. Stay off them phones and keep your head up while you in these cars. A lot of people is getting killed and took out of here with their heads down in that car on that phone. Texting, trying to go live, TikTok it, all in the car with the head down. Man, y'all better keep your heads up in them cars with them phones. Them phones is not that important. Where you can't wait till you get to where you going, or a stoplight or a stop sign. It is so many people getting killed on live. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live. It was a lot of people getting killed, y'all, on live in these cars from being on them phones. They getting robbed on live because they all on live, flashing bands in the car. Next thing you know, it's all live. It's being filmed. Here they come with the toolies, taking everything, snatching them straight up out the car. Let me get that. They dropping the location and going live. This shit is crazy to me, y'all. Pay attention to the goddamn road. Pay attention to the mirrors, your rear view mirrors, your side mirrors, all that. All that. This backdoor season. These people is thirsty out here. They coming for you. Man, keep your head, keep your eyes and your ears open, your head up. Car accidents behind these phones. I see so many people in car accidents. Like I told y'all, the last 3 weeks, man, there been so many car accidents. And I bet you, I would say 40 to 50% of them has a lot to do with the phone. I bet you they do. Hold on, y'all. Let me eat my coffee up, but y'all know I love my coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people this morning. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Y'all get y'all stuff together this morning. And the sun about to come out. It's beautiful. I gotta heat up my coffee because it's cold. If y'all leave, that's cool too. Some more people be in, but I gotta heat my coffee up. That's all I needed. I only needed a few seconds, y'all. I can't drink no cold coffee. I can sometimes, though. I can. But not all the time. It depends. It depends, but I like my little coffee. It start my day out. Like my doctor told me, like I told y'all, my doctor told me like you can't drink coffee, and I only drink coffee like once a day. Sometimes not even every day. I would probably say like 4 times a week because I be my day trade and then my stress level and stuff, and I need to be woke sometimes. So when I drink my coffee, it just do something to my day. I used to be worse than this. My doctor told me like you need to quit drinking coffee. Your heart rate. You need to slow down. Like my doctor always telling me, he be like, I'm proud of you because you changed your life. You changed your life. You healthy. You don't drink. You don't smoke. I will social drink. I would say about Christmas time, holidays, certain birthdays, I will drink. But it's not like I have to drink every day, every week, or every month. I'm not that kind of person. But my doctor told me, like, I'm proud of you. They're making a lot of good changes. You're trying to eat healthy and you're working out. But you need to quit drinking coffee. It's not good. You're working out and drinking coffee. You need to stop. Pretty much is what he told me. He like, you need to slow down. You do too much. I said, man, doc, I can't. I said, I'm trying. I said, I'm trying to be in Forbes one day. He like, I believe you got it in you. I always talk everything. I think big. I don't care what nobody say. Think big. Stop thinking small brained. I mean, stop thinking so small, so pea brain. Think big. If you want you a big ass house off the lake, put that in your vision. Put that on your vision board. Write it on a piece of paper. Start doing things in that manner to make your dreams come true. I think big. I'm trying to take care of my whole family one day. I haven't been able to accomplish my dreams the way I want to. I'm still ain't gonna stop. Guess what? You gotta jump into other crafts. You gotta jump into other things that could bring you income to be able to do that. I supply my whole family with their wardrobe. That the money is good with that part. But the thing is, I want to be able to put them in better positions. I do. I want to be able to pay for more than one or two people colleges. I want to be able to put my nieces and nephews through top colleges. Through here, mom, I'm about to go buy you this house off this little. Where you want to go in the woods? You want to go in the lake? I'm trying to get there. I gotta take care of my people. Everything I do is about taking care of my family. Y'all know that's all I'm about is family. Don't nothing else matter to me. Everything I do is for family. Anything else, I ain't never been worried about. I ain't never been worried about no friends. I've never been worried about what nobody ever thought of me. That don't, like I told y'all, that shit don't bother me. I never cared about no materials, no money, or no friends. I never cared about that. Only thing I cared about was my relationship with God, my family, and my connection to the universe, and finding what my life purpose is. That's the only thing. Even these relationships you get into, they could deteriorate you and throw you straight off your block. Relationships could be a distraction if you don't have the right relationships. Have you ever been doing so good in your life and you meet somebody and lose damn near everything? Have you ever been with somebody when you really had nothing and ended up having more than the person who turned you on in the relationship who you was with? It's called growth and elevation. Growth and elevation. Focus on relationships that mean something and that is going to help you. That's going to help you and better you. Don't always just settle for what a person look and what a person look like and what they have. Most of the time, half of these cars they don't own. It's a car note. Even your celebrities, these mansions and shit that these facades and these images that these celebrities put on y'all. Half of them don't own these mansions. Half of them don't own these cars. They renting Ferraris. They renting Bentley trucks. These houses is rented. Man, listen. Then I tell y'all about T-Pain. Look at T-Pain. Look at the Mike Joneses of the world. Look at all these people who had it all and lost it. All this stuff, all these images, social media, the images these celebrities put out, all these girls going to get these fake asses and shit. All of that is health complications, and all of that has a lot to do with the images. Our people is being programmed through images. social media and TV, images. Everybody want to go with the trend. Go with the trend. Let's go with the trend. They doing this. They doing that. So I'ma do it. Like, we have been programmed, and I'm trying to deprogram y'all asses. I'm trying to deprogram y'all asses. Like, don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. Now these young girls out here, everything they want to do. Not saying only thing, but they promoting and parading prostitution for these young girls. All that you gotta do is work a nigga, get these long ass 10-inch nails, keep your lace front done, and act like you got a bag. Then you gonna get any man you want. One thing for sure, too, for certain. A man ain't about to be, and it's vice versa, man or woman. Man, a man ain't about to be with a woman who can't bring nothing to the table. Looks only could go so far. Looks can only go so far. Men and women. I don't care how fine you is. If you ain't nobody upstairs mentally, ain't nobody home, you just gonna be another statistic that just running. You just putting miles on your body. That's pretty much all gonna happen. Nobody successful or nobody who have something going on want to be with somebody who don't have nothing going on. I don't care if you got you a $9 an hour job. Man, you better make that work. I don't know why people think a person got to have all this money and all this wealth to find love. You don't got to have all that to find no love. You get you somebody who make $9, $10, $12 an hour and treat you better than a nigga who got making $100,000 a week. Y'all be chasing the wrong things. Chase a person mindset. Chase the way a person treats you and how they talk to you. Long as a person got their own, that's all that matter. Anything is better than a blank. Anything is better than a blank. I hear a lot of people like a lot of men got a lot of these high expectations. Like, oh, I want my girl, she gotta be bad. She gotta have a fat ass. She gotta do this. But look at you. Look at how you built and what you got going on. You ain't even got nothing going on to have all these high ass standards. These dudes, a lot of them. And I'm saying women too. Y'all know I talk from both sides of the spectrum. A lot of these women want a man that make $100K, $200K. They ain't even got $2K in their bank accounts. Don't own nothing. Some of your expectation is too high, and y'all need to come down to reality and find real love and people that's gonna really hold you down and have your back. Find somebody that's gonna have your back and that's gonna love you through it all. Stop chasing all these goddamn false ass images. I just want to come and spit some good game to y'all on Father's Day. Y'all know how I like to do. It's my downtime. I'm surprised my little mini me ain't even woke. So while she ain't woke, I said I'm gonna take Father's Day. I'm still hearing birds. Yeah, I'm still hearing birds. And y'all know I like looking out the window at the trees and stuff. Y'all know that. I'm so peaceful this morning. I'm so peaceful this morning. But I had to get on here for Father's Day and just spit some good game to y'all. Spit some good game to y'all on Father's Day about love, family, kids. Love. Unconditional love. Unconditional love is true happiness. And once you become happy with self and love all of self, you ain't gonna attract nothing but good and love and loving people. Because now you're not in a place of judgmental state. You're not gonna judge people. Good morning. Good morning, Harmonizer. Once you have self-love, man, you can learn how to love yourself better and take care of yourself better. Your body is your weapon. I tell everybody that. Your body is your weapon. Fathers, mothers, especially fathers. Y'all need to take good care of y'all man down there. Take better care of your man parts. Take good care of your man parts. Self-love is everything. Self-love it is. And then think about it. When you self-love yourself, your health peaks. When you start loving yourself better, you stop doing a lot of toxic shit. You like, man, I ain't about to. I don't need to smoke that weed every day. I keep me a little personal at the house. I be cool. You start thinking like, I don't want to eat that much red meat no more. I'm trying to clear my skin up. I can't drink pop no more. Cause the more you love yourself, the more you gonna take better care of yourself. Yeah, vegan. Vegan way is the way. A lot of people that I know has transitioned to vegan. You been a vegan for 3 years. How was your transition? Like what made you go vegan? Like what happened in your life that made you go vegan and how was your transitioning? It was hard. I know. Cause I'm to a point, listen. I'm to a point in my life where I'm trying to stop eating red meat. I slowed down on it, but I love meat. But I'm trying to create healthier, create healthier eating habits. But I don't want to go all the way vegan, but I do eventually want to quit eating meat. I do. I've been working on that. But all the stuff that they injecting in the meat, all the stuff they injecting in the meat, it seemed like once you stop, you're gonna get sick. Relationships, and even I was embarrassed because I had to smoke before everything. Yep, that's how I used to be. That's how I used to be before I quit smoking weed, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, that was one of the best things I could have ever done in my life. I couldn't even sleep. That's how I was. I couldn't sleep, man. Everything I did when I was an artist was about drugs and alcohol. That was the devil's playground. I couldn't continue to live my life and be happy like that. You had a dream that you seen your granny. I know that was eye opening. The harmonizer. Yep, I do music too. Right. So hold on. I made you a moderator. Welcome to Harmonizer. You a moderator on the pipeline. Gang gang. Salute. Yeah, when you in that music industry, that's all they push on you is drugs and alcohol. You constantly is in a sedated mindset. And then they push you out on stage like, all right, it's your turn next. Like, man, I'm lit. Man, I'm not about to get up here. They gotta have backup dancers and hype men and people who ad lib with me because I used to be lit. Oh yeah, I got songs with a lot of artists, but since I'm oh yeah, that's how they get you though for real. Especially by my own manager. Baby Bash, I want to do an interview with you. I want to do an interview with you, the harmonizer. You got a story to tell. I need to get you on the platform. And I made you a moderator. I want to bring you onto the team. Cause you got a story to tell. And me and you with us both being in this industry, we could share a lot of experience and open a lot of people's mind up to really what go on. You know who? You know Bug? Long live Bug the Bandit. AKA Courtney Bruce. That's my baby. I just came to Houston. 3 years. I'm moving to Arizona. Okay. Okay. Who you would say you know from Columbus? You talking about Bug, the harmonizer? Yeah, because this music industry, man, I'm telling y'all. That's why I said you gotta stand for something. Because if not, you'll end up getting taken of it. Yeah, the harmonizer. Do you mind? I'm gonna give you my email. I don't know if you feel comfortable with this, but do you mind coming on the pipeline to do an interview? But only when she was smiling. Yeah. Man, that's still y'all. I'm telling y'all know how I ride for Bug, man. Like that's one case, man. Her and Q Money cases, man. We gotta see how this end up because I can't believe how they stories ended up, from how they started and where they was going and how it ended up. Man, these is real life stories. Justice for Bud, long live Bud. They got a suspect in her case too, the harmonizer. Yeah, I don't. I completely got out the music game. I don't fool with it no more. It's too snaky. It's too many politics. It's too political. It's too political when it comes to your bread. Too many people got to get their hands in it. Then your manager be backdooring you and shit. You told her to stop messing with them dudes. Yeah, every from the story that I did, I don't know the harmonizer if you follow my other videos, but a lot of them videos that I did on Bug, Long Live Bug, a lot of people kept telling her, like they kept emailing me and saying in the lives, like, man, we been telling her, quit messing with them dudes, quit messing with these dudes. Everybody kept saying that. Salute, salute. Yeah, everybody kept saying that, like, oh yeah, she need to quit hanging with them dudes. So I showed an email harmonizer, check dig harmonizer. Look, I get an email about a week ago from this dude who like, um, I fucks with you. I need you to call me. I'm gonna give you my number. I got some information on the bug situation. So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna call you yet. I need you to yeah. He hit me up. He like, I got some a lot of people from Columbus has hit me up about this case, about her story, for real. So he like, I got some information that I want to share with you. Call me or whatever. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna call you. But what information you want? I appreciate. I first of all, I always show my people like I appreciate it, because people don't always got the balls to come out and say something, and especially talk to us bloggers. So they be like, oh, y'all messy, y'all keep shit going, da da da. So I respected that he came to me. He was like, yeah, like I used to call her mom. Me and her, my sister, and my family, her family and my people was cool. Like I call her mom. She hoop with my sister. Like we close. But I used to always check on her. He was like, man, I seen some weird shit in her Instagram live on her IG story about the dudes she was in the car with. So I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like, oh, so you got some information. So I'm asking him like, so do you know Mr. Cameron and the other people? He like, man, listen, I'm about to bring you, man, I'm about to open you up to some shit. So listen, it was crazy. All the information them people bought me. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna put that man personal business out there like that. Because once again, we don't know if Cameron has something to do with it or not. So I don't feel comfortable just throwing him out there saying this and saying that about the brother. We can't say that. Only thing we can say is that he was the last one in the car. He was the last one with her when she passed. He drove her to the hospital. She walked in and passed from her injuries. So that's really the only thing I could really say about Mr. CL. But he told me, like, yeah, she was with these dudes in her Instagram story that was creepy. I'm like, oh, yeah, when was this? So I'm asking. I told him, like, oh, yeah. He, and I'm back on. Man, they just tried to cut me off. Y'all see what I'm saying? YouTube, but my internet Wi-Fi been cool all this time, and then they just cut me off. That's the shit I'm talking about. And I'm still live. Yeah, I'm still on here. I got it. So what's up with Cameron? I don't know. That's the part that's puzzling me. But from the information I found, man, it seemed like he really had love for her though. It do. It do. I can't say if he had something to do with it or not, but from the information I found and what I saw and the people that know both parties, it don't seem like Cameron had nothing to do with it though. I'm gonna be a bug. It don't. But we never know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Could it have been a victim of circumstances where they just seen them and surrounded the car? I don't know. I can't say if Cameron got something to do with it or not, but just from the research I found, it seemed like he really genuinely had love for her. Some people say he was a snake, allegedly. Some people say he ain't cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta listen, Harmonizer. I got a lot of people that is not his biggest fans either. They like, man, dude, something ain't right. He ain't cool. They like, you on the right track though. He ain't cool, man. He a snake. He always had that little thing. So then I had people like, I ain't know him personally, but it was just something about him that never felt right. And then I got people also on his side, like, man, I've been knowing him for like 6 years. I grew up with him. It's a lot of people like he ain't that kind of dude. He loyal. So only thing I could say is that we await. But I do know they got a suspect in custody and they will not release no information. I've been trying to find it for like 5 days who the suspect is. But I guess with it being an open case, they not gonna release too much information. Only name we got is Cameron name. My thing is, who is the other dudes? Who was the other little niggas? They said it was some little niggas allegedly. Who was the other dudes that surrounded that car? Yeah, they is. I heard she was funny. Did you hear did you see the interview with Daily Tri-State? Her ex-friend who used to manage her comedy show, she used to be a host for a comedy club. It was an organization. Right, you seen the interview on how he was talking about how funny she was and how they was in Atlanta and New York. I forgot the name of it. I wish Daily Tri-State would tap on in here too. Shout out to him. Thank you. I appreciate that. People kept saying like, "Oh," in the interview, people from Columbus was saying after the interview aired, they was like, "Well, he really ain't say nothing. That really wasn't like he ain't give us no valuable information. He wasn't supposed to give no valuable information. Only thing he was talking about was his relationship with Courtney and how solid she was." And what she meant to him, what kind of person she was. That was the whole interview. When I asked him to come on the channel, I said, listen, I need you to I've never paid for an interview, man. I don't pay for interviews. Everybody came on my channel, came over here for free. We not volunteer. We don't pay for interviews over here. I will pay for an interview, but it got to be a certain kind of interview. It really got to be something big that's gonna bring in big numbers if I pay for it. But everybody that come over here, they come out the kindness of their heart, and I appreciate that. But he was just saying like all the stuff he got going on, how much he loved her. He not supposed to say too much and nothing. He don't know. He all the way in New York. He been working with Boog for like 2, 3 years. That was really like his sister. Like he got love for her, man. Like me and him talk all the time off the internet. We have each other's personal numbers and everything. I constantly check on him. He'd check on me. Boog friend, Daily Tri-State, y'all. He the one who got the pipeline Gmail going for me. He like, man, I'm gonna do your email for you. I'm like, salute, big bro. We did Pipeline News 2020. Daily Tri-State set me up for that together. And he helping me with my IG accounts. He's solid. That's a solid dude over there. I would never charge unless it's on some. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Because, man, like-minded minds work together, man. It may be a whole bag in this to harmonize it. You feel me? That's what I be telling people, man. You work with people, you network. People got to get out that mindset of, I don't like fucking with people. I don't fuck with everybody. You need to be fuck with everybody because that's what's going to bring a bag in. You got to network. Why would you put a cap on your gifts and your talents behind not wanting to work with people? That is the way to success. Is collide with like-minded people who financially invest in themselves, who don't mind investing in you, and y'all getting the bag together with each other. I don't get that with people. Yeah, harmonizer. Email me. Email me because I don't know when you moving to Arizona. You said you in Houston now. What's going on with that Mo3 case down there? I quit following that case. When I quit covering that case, I quit following it. It just became too much of a circus. I don't even like hearing like on the internet. I don't even like hearing about that shit. It's too many stories and it's too much of a circus for me. Like, oh yeah, I moved the first week of July. Right. Email me when you get a chance to harmonize or drop your email in the comments. If you don't feel safe dropping your information in the comments, email me pipeline news 2020 at gmail.com. Cause I want to get with you. I want to talk about some things too. And I appreciate you coming on the channel. coming on the channel, get this interview. Yeah, yeah, that toxic music, yeah. Yeah, he Mo3 was very talented, man. That was a talented young brother right there. He came from the struggle. Mo3 spoke with a lot of pain and passion. Like, I don't really think we had another passionate artist like that to me since Tupac. What y'all think? Far as the pain turning into passion and making his pain pay him. Your pain's supposed to pay you. I tell y'all that all the time. Your experiences is supposed to pay you because after you go through them experiences, you have to capitalize off of it. I can't go through this no more. That happened to me. That was horrible. I can't do that no more. Let me go over here and do something else. That's gonna pay you. Your pain's supposed to pay you. Shout out to my big bro JT, the bigger figure, for spending that knowledge on the channel. For real, y'all. Like when I tell y'all, like, to me, Tupac and Mo3, man, they stood for some stuff. I don't and Kanye West, I would say, well, after Tupac, it was Kanye. I'm talking about passion, y'all. Real passion. Who can y'all say? Besides Tupac, Kanye West, Mo3, real passion behind the lyrics. I'm gonna tell y'all another person y'all be sleeping on. I love Kanye. I love Kanye too. I love Kanye. I love Kanye. I love his creativity, his versatility, his intellect. I love a lot of things about Kanye. I'm gonna tell y'all another person that I love that a lot of people really don't pay attention to, who's actually in my top five of favorite artists of mine. One of my top five favorite artists is Lupe Fiasco. I love Lupe Fiasco. I'm a big Lupe Fiasco fan. I still follow Lupe Fiasco music. I still follow him on YouTube every day. I listen to his music constantly. I love Lupe. I love Lupe and what Lupe is doing over there for the African American artists. Man, y'all gotta check him out. What he doing over there in this day and age of 2021 for these artists. He got Bun B with him. He got is it Trick Daddy? He got who else he got over there? I think he got Rick Ross. Man, he got a nice little panel of people that working with him to support these artists that in our words we would say they fell off, but they didn't. They doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Like them NFTs. Did y'all see what Damon Dash just did a couple days ago with Jay-Z unreasonable doubt with the NFTs? Y'all know I'm always talk about NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible tokens, which are digital assets. The original of anything can be NFTs. For instance, I'm always get the same example. Michael Jordan, when he did his first dunk, and it was captured on photo, that's an NFT. Um, LeBron James, his first shoe he ever did, NFT. Michael Jackson, Thriller, first album, first copy, NFT. Mona Lisa, the original painting, is an NFT, a non fungible token. Is the original of anything that you could turn into digital currency. That's an NFT. So let me tell y'all what Damon Dash did. Damon Dash went into Jay Z Unreasonable Doubt. That's why he gets sued by Jay-Z. Yeah, he gets sued now. He been trying to do this shit, y'all, since the beginning of 2021. But I guess the lawsuit just happened, I think, a couple of days ago. He tried to take Jay-Z's album, The Unreasonable Doubt, and turn it into an NFT. I don't know what made him think he could do that, because did he have some publishing? He probably had a percentage of publishing on there, but you just can't do nothing like that, dang. It's smart of a businessman that Dame Dash is, because I follow Dame Dash. I follow him. He gives great business advice. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Dame Dash is very intelligent with his business. But for him to be so intelligent, that was some of the most dumbest shit he could have ever did. Like, Jay-Z not worried about Dame Dash. It seems like Dame Dash is like talking about Jay-Z and doing shit. And I feel Dame feel like he should be more entitled to. I think Dame feel like if it wasn't for me, You wouldn't be who you is, or Rockefeller wouldn't be what it was, or whatever. I feel like that's Dame mindset, which could be true. But do y'all think Jay Z really played him on some money like that, or do y'all think Jay Z gave him some bread and Dame just to make the best decisions with it? Yeah, he been doing good, but listen. Since you brought up Aaliyah, right? This is what I'm saying. Listen, I might be slow for saying this, y'all, because I just found this out myself. I would say about a few years ago, about 2, 3 years ago. I didn't know Aaliyah was with Jay Z first. I didn't know she was with Jay Z first, and Dame took Aaliyah from Jay Z. And from what they saying, Aaliyah was Beyonce's sacrifice. Jay Z sacrificed Aaliyah behind her going messing with Dame. Put her on that plane. That was the sacrifice. She was a Beyonce sacrifice, Aaliyah. I don't know. Do y'all believe that story? I'm like, I didn't know he was with I knew everybody knew he was with Foxy Brown, but I didn't know he was Jay Z had a thing with Aaliyah and Dame Porter. What? Aaliyah was being harassed by Aaliyah. Wait a minute, Harmonizer. Go back. Go back. Go back. That's what I read. I seen it on the blog. They was like, she was with Jay Z first, and Dame took her. That's what it was. She was being harassed by Hov. Cause listen, Harmonizer. I seen in a video I was watching years ago, and they was like, Dame Dash was like, man, Jay Z always tried to take all my women. He always went behind me and tried to steal my women. That's what Dame Dash said in the video. He said all his women, Jay Z has either banged or tried to take from him. She don't like light skin. Right, that was crazy too, man. What happened to Aaliyah with that plane, man? That was crazy. I think Aaliyah would still be. I think she would be big. If Aaliyah was still living right now, y'all, I think she'd be big, like Gaga and them. Like, I really think she probably would be past Beyonce. Aaliyah would. What y'all think? Yep, yep. I read that on the interview. I don't know what's that girl name. Is it Rachel Roy? What's the Roy girl? Jay Z had her too. One that another one of the dames. What's her name? Rachel Roy. Y'all got some. They got a lot of bad blood between each other. But when Dame the other day tried to make a reasonable doubt a NFT, I was like, I couldn't believe Dame did that one. That one was crazy to me. So I said, well, maybe. And then I got to thinking like, well, maybe Dame on the publishing to reasonable doubt. It's a reason why he feel like he could have made that an NFT. But I can't wait to see how this unfold. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be an interesting lawsuit right here with them. And then y'all know Britney Spears go to court June 21st. Y'all know I've been covering Britney for a minute. Britney Spears go to court June 21st. Wait a minute. Did it pass already? I gotta read on. I think she just went to court. Matter of fact, about her conservatorship. Yep, it's about to come to an end where they trying to see if they gonna let her be free and live on her own. And then her father, like, yeah, Dame has a YouTube. Dame has I want to say Chameleonaire on there. I think it's called Dame Dash. Is it business lessons or damn something? You can check it out on YouTube, and he making some people pay for certain courses that he got going on. You gotta pay for certain subscriptions, but they out there free. His YouTube channel, I forgot the name of it, but he is giving good advice about business. And then he got Chameleonaire on there a lot too, because y'all know what Chameleonaire is doing too with the startup companies and giving a Chameleonaire invest in startup companies. And he got stocks, he got share. And then I didn't know. Chameleonaire told me, not told me. Chameleonaire said on YouTube that MC Hammer makes a lot of money and startup companies. Millions and millions of dollars, Chameleonaire said. Him and Chameleonaire MC Hammer got into it. I want to say, was it outside Facebook office or Warner Brothers office? They was in front of somebody's office, and him, Chameleonaire, and MC Hammer got into it because MC Hammer went turn Chameleonaire on to some other, I think, startup investments or some trades or some stocks or something that MC Hammer got his hands on, and Chameleonaire felt very disrespected. It's out there on YouTube. Y'all go check that out. It's a lot of people that's doing stuff behind the scenes, and in our head we thinking like, oh, they fell off because they ain't doing music no more. These boys is getting real money behind the scenes. The music was the crumbs for them. That was the crumbs, the music industry, the money they was getting from there. When they got to investing in them startups and them trades, them stocks and them bonds, and buying them companies up and all that real estate, man, them boys is eating. That's why I can't understand what happened with Mike Jones. Did y'all see a new picture of Mike Jones, y'all? That man, my heart go out to Mike Jones. I ain't trying to say he doing bad or nothing like that, but Mike Jones is a good person and got a good heart. And how many people he looked out for and all that stuff. And I would love to see him back on top in the way that he should be on top. You know what I'm saying? Mike Jones did something that it was very uncommon for people to do. It wasn't uncommon, but when he dropped that phone number, 8004 and put the whole world on to that number, Mike Jones, he was epic. He was epic. I would love to see how his story how his ending come out. Cause he's still doing music and everything. Mike Jones still is yeah, he real healthy now. Yup, he healthy. I don't think he drink, he don't smoke. Ain't he a vegan? I think Mike Jones. Ain't he a vegan? Because people trying to say, like, oh, he got AIDS, he was sick. No, he wasn't. He just got healthy. Right. Yeah, he is. He is. And he's constantly talking about the politics with the music, like T-Pain. T-Pain, Mike Jones, Chameleonaire, um, Young Thug. I mean, not Young Thug. Slim Thug, Slim Thug, they all be giving knowledge on this industry and how to move about it, but a lot of people don't pay them no attention because our mindsets be like, oh, they washed up, they fell off. Man, you better learn from them people, man. Listen to them OGs, like I be telling these kids. Man, y'all gotta listen to these OGs and a lot of these vets out here, man. It's a lot of men and women that have walked this life and walked this industry and just experienced a lot of different things that could really point you in the right direction so you won't spend a whole bunch of money to not go nowhere. Because the music industry is designed to take all of your money. Just like when you go, for instance, to any store that has a baby section, a lot of them baby products is made just for money. They'll put like they non-GMO, is vegan. A lot of that stuff don't be vegan. When you look in the ingredients on a lot of stuff and you see what's in it, you be like, they just did this for the label. The label is lie. They lie. You got to do your research on these things. When people give you knowledge, take it and run with it. Take it, run with it, and do your research to find out yourself. Stop thinking people can't teach you nothing because you living better than them or your money longer than them. People could really give you some good gems in all walks of life. It's up to you to choose whether if you listen to it or you don't. What made you say he not for us? Cause I don't follow him like that, but I know sometimes when he do his little lives and stuff, he like to speak about artists and what decisions to make, what not to make. I follow him a couple times, but I don't really know too much about him. I know he from Texas, but I know he be spitting knowledge about a lot of other stuff. Just like them naked drinks. Even Beyond Meat is horrible. Most vegan food have more sodium than anything. Yeah, it do. Harmonize. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Like, what was that? What's that? The Impossible Burger. So I'm like, y'all know Burger King got that Impossible Burger. I never had it, but I heard it's good. I'm like, what the hell is this Impossible Burger? So it's supposed to be a vegan burger. But a lot of people tell me like you just said, it got a lot of sodium in it and it's extra salty. Yeah, because of his status. Yep. Yep. That is true. That is true. So I'm like, they're like, yeah, my white friends, they be like, have you ever had the Impossible Burger from Burger King? I'm like, nah, that just sounds impossible. Like, what is the burger? So I was looking at it, they like, it's a vegan burger. You know, they like it's real salty, but it's good. It's one of the best burgers you would ever have. I'm like, well, I gotta check it out. I seen some good reviews. And I know a lot of people who had it, but I'm gonna have to check it out. The Impossible Burger. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day. Have you ever noticed everything good business is real? Which is the lowest chakra. Yeah, it is. Listen. When I be talking about my energy and all that stuff, that's what I be talking about. A lot of people ain't woke, though. A lot of people ain't woke. And I'm glad you brought that up, too, because I've been thinking that for a long time with the color red. But nobody get it. Like, for instance, look at Lil Durk song and Pooh Shiesty. Get it back in blood. All the red in the video. You see all the chakras that's in that video. So you gotta pay attention to that kind of stuff. A lot of people don't. A lot of people's brains is warped. Trying to get people to understand this kind of lingo harmonizer is weird. That's why I came with the pipeline so I could bring them in. I'm trying to deprogram our people because we are too programmed. Too programmed. Everybody want to be what they see on TV. They want to follow these trends and all these goddamn challenges. All on Facebook with these when they showing your kids, show your second child and all that. That be them higher ups doing other shit and programming and getting stuff off. And listen, y'all better quit doing all them challenges and showing your kids and putting challenges up. This is my first son. You'll say it's put it today. Today is the third daughter challenge. Everybody post their third daughter. Man, quit doing all that shit. I never been with quit doing that. Yep. For real. Harmonizer, get with me. I'm about to get on up out of here, y'all. Happy Father's Day. Y'all know I like to do my audio only and just pop my ish. Gang. Pop my ish. Harmonizer, pipeline news 2020 at gmail.com. Yeah, ain't that stupid? That is so stupid. Got you. Pipeline News 2020 at gmail.com, Harmonizer. Welcome to the team. Y'all, we going to salute her. We going to bring her on in. You will be on a lot of panels. We're going to be on live stream. I'm going to bring you in, Harmonizer. You going to be my co-host. You going to be my co-host. We about to get some things going, Harmonizer. I like your energy. I like what you represent. You got a message. You got a story that needs to be told. And most of all, you about your bag. You hear me? Shout out to you. Gang. Email me. I'll get up with y'all until next time. Y'all be easy.